Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing another one of my brand research deep dives. I think somebody referred to videos. This time I chose Carter's. It's just one of the brands I love to find. A lot of it is baby stuff. I did decide to include a few blankets, but definitely Carter's is one of those brands that you need to be on the lookout for, because especially the older blankets, and they do loveys and all of that, but the older blankets tend to do very well also because, a parent's looking for one for subsequent children when it was a favorite of a first, that type of stuff. So how I do my research is I go into eBay, I put very generic terms, Carter's, Plush. And then I go into the solds and I sort by used, because used is what we're going to find at yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores. So I just kind of limit it to used. And then also with eBay, you only see the last 90 days. So, but if you're wanting to do something like this for yourself, I also open up Terapeak, because Terapeak is going to show me what the price actually sold for. And then I also use that opportunity to go into that person's store and check the feedback. And if there's feedback shown, that means, of course, it was a legit sale. But I also go into their store if there is no feedback and see if it's been relisted, which I had several examples of those this time. So, at that point, it was probably a non-paying bidder. But I also use Terapeak, and I'll scroll through the pictures to see maybe if it was relisted and resold, after that fact. And, it may have sold for more, it may have sold for less, but that's how I do my thing. And you can do that on anything. The only thing I encourage you to do is keep your searches pretty short as far as keywords, because the more words you put in there, the more you limit the search. So let me go ahead, get this opened, and let's go through Carter's. These ranged from $40 and up to over $100. And at some point, maybe later, I might try to do like 25 to 40, because there's going to be a whole lot in that. And, that's a good find as far as if you find something for a quarter, 50 cents at a yard sale, and you can flip it for $25 or more. I'd do that all day long. All right, so first thing here is a Monster Alien Green Plush. This one sold for $40. You're going to also notice in each of these, I will tell you if I found feedback or if feedback was left for the seller. But I don't always mention that. Now, there was one that was more teal colored, kind of bluish. It seemed to sell for more, but most of the examples on Terapeak were either new or not within the 90 days. So if you see a Monster Carter's, definitely check it out. This is a John Lennon series. Now, I have only found them a few times. They've got this cute tag, of course, because I have this writing on here. It won't let me look at some of the other windows, but it's kind of, I'll have Robert pull it up and give you guys a view of it. It's a very unique sticker, and it must have been something like John Lennon, Yoko Ono kind of did together. But there's a whole series. A lot of them are these elephants. Like this one, it's one of the musical crib plush. It sold for $40. But there are others, and I'm going to also show you a blanket. All right, this is a Child of Mine. A lot of times you're going to see Child of Mine, Just One You, Just One Year also with the name Carter's. I always include them just as part of my keywords, because somebody might only remember it as Child of Mine, or, so I just always include it. This is a musical bear. I don't think I've seen this one before. It says it plays Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It also sold for $40. Now, I just found another rabbit that's similar to this, except mine had like hot pink ears and feet, I think. It's getting washed right now. But it didn't sell for quite this much. But I want to say it was still in the 30s. But this is a just 1 year bunny. Has the hearts on the belly. It sold for $42.39. Now, I have not seen a hippo like this. I pick up a lot of these crib plush, but I've not seen this. This is a pink hippo, 12-inch. It's also one of the crib plush. It sold for $42.95. Now, this is a Carter's plush. There's a whole group of these. They have like the plush head, hands, and feet, and then the body is a cloth design. I think I picked a couple of them, but if you find any Carter's that looks like this, that has the cloth body, definitely check it out. This cute lamb with the balloon body sold for $43, and the buyer did leave positive feedback. Carter's koala bear, 10-inch. It sold for $44.07. Very cute. This is a Carter's Rhino, blue and gray. It sold for $44.99. It looks very cute. Again, I've not seen this one. I buy a lot of Carter's, but it's not like that. I refer to these type Carter's dolls as my first dolls. There's a whole variety of them, from just small ones that have like rattles in them to ones like this. This seems more current. It says 2015. Almost always I try to make a point of putting the color of hair and the color of eyes, because somebody may be searching for one that, you know, resembles their child. So this one did put brown braided hair. I would have also said brown eyes. It sold for $44.99. This is a Just One You brown monkey, 8 inches, so not very big. It sold for $45.65. Now there's a whole series of monkeys. I think Fisher-Price also has them that I always keep an eye out for. So if you see these just plain monkey plush that looks like it might have been for a baby, definitely check them. A lot of times they're just the perfect size for small hands to, you know, hold on to. This is a Just 1 Year yellow duck. Says just hatched here on the belly. It says that it is musical. It sold for $45.95. If it doesn't work, I still list it, and then I just say non-working sound box, because a lot of people, it's just about the plush and not so much about the music. And if somebody knows how to sew, they might be able to get the little sound box out and replace the battery. This is another one of the John Lennon elephant plush. This one was a rattle. It sold for $47.99. Here's another one of the plush that also has the cloth body. This one seems to have a circus clown theme to it. It did have some flaws here. I can even see in the picture there were stains. It sold for $49. And to me, it kind of looks like it might be terry cloth. The face here looks terry cloth to me. Another one of the just my first dolls. Again, they put brunette. I would have said blue eyes also. Any keywords you can put, like they put lamb here because that's what's on the dress. All right, this is a lovey, but it's large. It says 44-inch extra big plush. I'm assuming the 44-inch is from the top of the head down here to this bottom corner. It says it's from 2012. It sold for $49.98. Now, also, I had comments before asking, because people are listening to this They want to know if these are auctions or buy it nows. I believe everything's been buy it now. And I'll try to remember. I don't think I remember seeing any when I was doing the research that were auctions. So these are all buy it nows. This is a Just One You Gray Bear plush. It has the part number here, manufacturer's number. This one sold for $49.99. When I look at that, I don't see that as a Carter's design. So, you know, I just be aware that, you know, for me, I've been doing this for 23 years. I get used to certain things that look certain ways. This just looks different to me. So just putting that out there. I think this is a very small plush. But they've got all these slashes in there. Slashes are not a good thing. Don't put them in your titles. This cute little lamb sold for $49.99. Here's another lovey. Cute little owl. Blue, teal. It says it was from 2016. It sold for $49.99. I'm all about the loveys. I pick up all loveys, whether they're going to be my bread and butter. But every once in a while, I get some that are, you know, 20, 30, 40 plus dollars. Here's a Carter's baby blanket, chenille, knit, all those keywords, striped. It sold for $49.99, and the buyer did leave positive feedback. So definitely, when you're at a yard sale at a thrift store, thumb through the baby blankets and see if you see any brands that might be worth looking up. I know Carter's is a good brand. Baby Gear, I think, is another one. I don't actually look at a whole lot of baby blankets. I need to. I used to buy more of them, but I have just found recently just a lot of stains that I don't want to deal with. So I don't pick up very many. This may have been shared in my lovey video that I put out recently. This is a bunny plush lovey security blanket. It did say I love you right here. It sold for $50. This is a pink and white cat. It is a musical pool plush. Usually I use the word crib when I'm doing the pool plush because they usually are the type that, you know, you can tie to the crib rail and just play music. This sold for $50. Another one of the My First dolls. This is also by Prestige. A lot of the newer stuff also has their Prestige and Carter's. These are the type I normally find. A lot of the Carter's My First dolls just are small, have a rattle in them. This one also has the blonde. I would have included blue eyes. It sold for $54.97. This is the baby blanket that is also John Lennon. This one is just an odd fabric. It's just maybe chenille. I don't know. I just know the first time I ever found it, it caught my attention because the fabric was different. So just keep that in mind. This is a white baby lamb rattle. Again, they've got the part number here. It sold for $55. This is another one of the plush that, you know, plush head, but cloth body. It sold for $58.65. It says it's an elephant, but yeah, you can see on the side over here that the straight on look doesn't make it look like an elephant, but if you look from the side, that is the trunk up there in the front. Here's one of the Carter's monkeys to definitely be looking for. It's 13-inch, kind of has Jellycat vibes going on there. It sold for $59.99. All right, this is a shaggy green frog lovey, 10 inches. There was another one that looked darker green, but I'm not sure if it was just the lighting on it. So if you find a frog and it's Carter's, definitely look it up. $59.99. I've not seen this one before, but I absolutely love it because I like Eric Carle. This is from the Hungry Caterpillar series, and it's a little Carter's bear, but look there on its chest. Very, very cute. It sold for $61.89. This is a Just One You yellow duck plush. It sold for $65. Very cool. And what's funny is there's several of these that were from like 2 or 3 of the same sellers. So they probably specialize in Carter's or Plush like me. But it was odd because there's been several listings where there's only 2 pictures. So I think that's all the same seller. This is a Carter's Classic teddy bear. It's 18 inches, so not all Carters are small little plush. This one sold for $68. Now we're getting into some of the big bucks. Now this is one of the plush, no matter what, if you see a plush that has terry cloth fabric, check it out. Eden put some out. I think Fisher Price might have some, but they always seem to do very, very well. This is a rabbit. It has the pastel colors. This one seems to be in excellent condition. It sold for $75. Another blanket. This is just a cute little frog. Again, showing $79.99 for a baby blanket. So the next time you're at a yard sale and there's tons of baby stuff, go look at the baby blankets and see what you can find. Now this was kind of funny. In my Facebook group yesterday, Lisa, so thank you very much, Lisa, posted that this was her item that had just sold. It's just a cute bunny. Has the little purple flowers on it and the purple ears. It's one of the pool toys, which means there's like a pool ring in the back. Sold for $90, so congratulations, Lisa. All right, last 2. This is one of my first dolls. This one also is by Prestige. I think this one's unique because of the hat. Not many of them. I talk about a lot of times with loveys. I tend to do really well with loveys that have the knotted corners. Again, it's just about something that the child can hold on to, and they just seem to be more highly sought after. This one has the little knotted tops up there above its cap. It sold for $99.99. Again, the 2 pictures. And then last, this one has all kinds of stuff going for it. Just adorable, adorable. I always know, again, terry cloth waffle weave. This fabric that you're seeing here. Aw, I didn't write anything, so it's letting me. This fabric right here, that's just kind of the little squares. It's called waffle weave. There's several. Eden has some plush that also have waffle weave. I'm pretty sure Fisher Price does too. Anytime you see terry cloth, waffle weave, definitely pick it up and check it out. This one looks to be in very good condition. There was another one, I think that sold for like $80 or $90, but it had some significant stains. So I went ahead and went with this one. It sold for $150. Definitely a good thing to be looking for. And you can see here, Carter's Prestige Toy. Both are on the title. So that's Carter's. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my what solds done for the weekend. We are going out of town and attending Prison to Profits conference this weekend. I think we've decided we're going to go early, maybe hit some thrift stores on the way, just kind of take our time getting there. But I'm looking very much forward to participating in that. I'm hoping now that I've got one of these meetups behind me, I'm not going to be as nervous, and hopefully I'll have, you know, some good conversations with other YouTubers, resellers, and not have Robert pushing me to go over there and talk to people. We'll see, right? We'll see. All right. Bye.